Alrighty, alright, today I'm going to test out some unguided GBU bomb drops here flying the A10 or the Wipeout. You know, it's technically the A10, just call it the A10. Yeah, some unguided bomb drops, some altitudes, some rolls, some kilometers out, some degrees, where to put the bomb pipper as it's called, when to release, stuff like that. It's mainly sort of a test run. Won't be precision, but or it should be precision, but this is overall just a test to get a general idea and gist of what to do. So, got 4 targets set up on the map. One being a Marid T100 Strider, not a Strider, an Ifrit, and 3 Kashman just sitting there. So we're gonna go off, try to take out target 1 here, and see what type of results we can get. Oh, well, my track IR is only working in these left to right. I can't tilt or zoom in, so it's going to be interesting. Anyway, I know what I'm looking for. I know where the targets are, so we'll have a go at that. So, what the idea is with the Unguided GBUs, through a mission I played Tuesday, I got a really accurate unguided drop, and I'm just here to test that and see if it's consistent throughout dropping using the correct procedure of the following, which is, from my review, it's 1,600 altitude, that being meters, full flaps, so flaps on max at 2.5 kilometers out of the target. So when I'm 2.5 k's out over there, I will roll vertical, pull down, and I believe it's going to the negative 50 degrees according to my artificial attitude meter, as it's called, artificial horizon display there in the center. And you put the bomb reticle just above the target and release at about 800 altitude. So release at 800 altitude, about 1 kilometer away from target. So we'll give that a shot here. I did forget speed, but most of the time you'll be holding down brake or something like that, or not over accelerating, so we'll see how it goes. So target being there, altitude is roughly around 1600, don't want to accelerate too much. 2.5 k's roll, full vertical, zoom in, flaps, pipper should be about there, and bomb's gone. Now we'll just go into camera here. I'm very unfamiliar with camera controls. So that being bomb's gone, I'm unsure where it is, but we should see it in due time. Probably remove that. So that was an accurate approach. I dropped the bomb a bit earlier. However, as you can see, slow that shit down there. As you can see, it was relatively on target. Like I said, this is just a test, so speed might have come into a factor there, which I didn't consider and such. But so that's that'd be test number 1 right there. We'll head over to target 2 now. I'll just be following the same procedure here of pretty much what I did just then. This time I'll try. I did drop the bomb a bit late there. However, I will try and correct it this time. And also, I'm guessing if you're using track IR, you would be leaning in and zooming in there just to get the correct target. So, yeah, using this without zoom, I just gotta kind of get... Alright, so we're not gonna make the altitude in time, I'll pull around here. And I also specifically made it at this time so the bombs are a bit easier to see and, you know, gauge and all that jazz where they land. So I'm 3k's out. I will roll around now. So remember the 1600 altitude approximate. So use the artificial horizon there. Just approximate, doesn't have to be exact, just around there. Get some good speed. You don't want to fully lose the speed. Roll down. I believe the bottom of the pipper has to be like right there. So when you're 1 kilometer out from the target, on average, bomb gone. Altitude was approximately 700. Now we want to go into the camera. Might see the bomb in the free fall. Whoop. I'm shit at using camera here. Alright, we're looking at a community. Did I say T100? Pathetic. Alright, turn off that focus. And look at that, very close, very close. That would have still been a good hit on target. Let me just make sure I'm not flying into the ground over here. Alright, so that's very close on target there. With a bit more precision you could get that very accurate, even some direct hits. However, if there was enemy troop around or a wheeled vehicle, you'd definitely see some sort of result. As also these are mainly guided bombs, you know, they're not supposed to be carpet bombers and, you know, take out half a town. They're just meant to take out one thing. So unguided, you still got to be precise, but yeah, this is a just demonstration. So first target, oh, not first target, second target. See the distance by following the procedure there. Now we will roll round and haul ass up to the north of the map. And also your approach and target and all that jazz. Actually flying low, I'll probably get there quicker than I can circle around. So there are many factors. You just got to remember the altitude. Mainly not so much altitude, it's more when you're 1,000 meters away from target. So when you're 1 kilometer away from target, as providing you would have a little guide marker down. That's when you should release, and by that time, if you're coming down at a certain angle and degree from the 2.5k roll, you should be when bomb release at around 800, 750 altitude. So next target we got Strider up on the hill there. I'll just circle round. Alright, so this one's going to be a bit more precise, I'm hoping, as any bomb drop over the target could potentially hit something else, or even, you know, if you got friendlies coming up the hill, etc. There's some factors. However, it's just a test. So remember, full flaps at altitude. .5k. You can also roll a bit later. Doesn't necessarily matter overly. However, it's still good. So put the pipper about there. Hold brakes. Bomb gone. Get up the old camera. There she is. we'll get a nice action shot on this one. Looks like it's going pretty well at the moment. Probably a bit too slow. And I wish the camera was a bit easier to use. Anyhow, so as we can see, I'll drop it a bit. Whoops. Now we're not going to have a massively direct shot here. Make sure I'm not there. I am. Alright. So as you can see, there was some factors which might have come around as me rolling and ruddering and such. However, it's the general accuracy, and something like that should be guided. I wouldn't recommend, as it's too small of a window to. The bomb could go like that and down the hill, or like this, drop a bit short. However, still following the same procedure, I was within a good radius of it, and which can cause, significant damage, providing, in a mission, I'm sure the Strider just won't be by itself on a hill. There could be some soldiers around, and you will get damage, so damage will occur. Next target, last one for this test being this, and also my marker I put down isn't exactly on the enemy vehicles. I think there should be one Kajman right there. I'll just do a low flyby on it and have a look. So pretty much what you want to do, as I'm mainly bombing a vehicle direct, if you're getting a fire mission or such, it should just be on a grid square and a quadrant, and as long as you get in with that quadrant, you're all good. But with this, I'm trying to hit the actual vehicles on the roof, which is a bit difficult. Yeah, alright, so I'm pretty much on a Kajman. Gain some altitude there. I will maybe possibly get feedback on this guy, man, this fucking guy. Feedback on the speeds on approach. It shouldn't matter too much, just as long as you're not going too slow and you're not going too fast. They're a bit obvious, and especially for the airborne fellas who are, accustomed to flying, understand the laws and all that shit. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. So, altitude, I descended a bit too fast there. So I'd say I'll come in at around 330. See how good this is. Alright, 2.5. Roll onto target. Roll the other way this time. Put the pipper just above. Rudder accordingly. Hold brake. Full flaps. Bomb gone. Pull up. Whatever extraction procedure you're interested in. Try find it. You know what? I think it's gone. It's somewhere in the sky. There she is. Alright, so there she goes. She's fallen pretty well. Remove that. There we go. Again, it was within the zone. However, this is just, remember, a test to see accuracy on bombs at this type of approach configuration. Speed definitely would be a factor. I think I might have been coming in too slow. I'm not terribly sure. However, that's just an approximate on, you watch a video, you can understand. So yeah, this is just a test again. I'll say it again. Um, just to see what the bum drop's like. I can make a more updated version if I find out more facts on approach and angle and all that stuff. But as for just a general gist on where to place the pipper, where to place it all, it's pretty good to a degree. So if you're looking for that cheap, accurate bum, doesn't have to be dead on, but just within that zone, this can be a good way to do such. And if that bomb landed in the center there, you're going to hit probably all three, which is good, unlike this, but anyway. So I hope it was some form of insight into how to drop GBs unguided. A bit sloppy in terms of the commentary. It's more of a self-explanatory and a do thing rather than an explain thing. So go and do it, go and practice whatever you do. But anyway, enjoy.